So yeah, I just finished this thing with the mill. I got everybody happy, and I got some money to boot. Okay. And I think I've pretty thoroughly explored this quaint little burg. I think I will just hit up the inn. Apparently I'm supposed to just sleep there. By the way, I mean, I've played a little bit of this game, not a ton. And, you may be frustrated by my choices. That is your problem, not mine. I just don't give a fuck about you. These are facts. But no, seriously, I might end up kind of breezing through some stuff, so... sorry. I am playing this just as a delightful romp in this magical, mystical world. Playing as Kumragh. I have to look you dead in the eye when I say the word Kumragh, but, ugh. Jesus Christ. He's a little salty, he's a little crusty, but he's got a sweetheart. Terrible. Alright, so, yeah, apparently our journal says that we're supposed to... I don't understand this. Am I dumb? I mean, we know, but... I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do, because my journal seems to indicate that I should just go rest at the inn. We've escaped the ruins. I'm supposed to seek help for my condition. Yes, that would be sensible. Okay. I like that idea. Erd is the word.
How do you do?
You only serve porridge? Uh-oh. It isn't by choice, I assure you. We used to serve some of the finest meals in the Direwood. We've had a damnable run of luck is all. It's been a bad season for the crops, and we're running low on supplies. I sent Tenfrith up north to stock up. Tenfrith's our cook, you see, an artist with a good roast. Okay, but it's been days since he was supposed to return, and we haven't seen any sign of him. She says again, I've only just taken over from the last owner myself. I don't know what I'll do if he doesn't turn up. This does not seem like Kumragh's bailiwick. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. Alright, I'd like a room, please. And I will take... I've got quite a bit of money. I could sleep in the common room. This one increases my... What the fuck was I saying there? Increases my perception mechanics. This increases my resolve. I think this is more worthwhile, but it's also a lot of money. Tenfrith is dead. I know, Ison. You fucking guys, though. You got it in the pants, finally. You fucking deserve it. We've had a fucked up winter. It's been unacceptable. It's been just terrible. I'm gonna sleep in the laborer's rest. Ah, nice cozy fire. Yeah, fuck you, Lethal. How about that? Fuck you. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of a gilded veil's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like a moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. See, I wouldn't be able to pull off these kinds of sight gags without the webcam. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. Yeah, if Yes, lethal is correct. I don't know if Ison's able to hear that, of course, given his problem. But yes, that is the correct solution in all likelihood. To go to legacy mode. For any of you that can hear this and you're having difficulty with the stream, go to legacy mode. It's in your account settings. I recommend it. Anyways, you jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets. Are you sure that's sweat? That's a joke related to the name of our character. And your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. Whoa. Anyways, you remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. It's time for never mind. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Alright. Yes, Kaiji, I'm a very, frugal man.
I am not in the condition to fuck.
That too. You fucking guys. So I gotta go take a look at the dead lady. Over yonder.
My penis is super dinky.
Why did I add that? I just like that little quip. Doesn't mean it's conducive to good streaming. Whoa. 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 Caldara de Beranzi. It's one of your people, Lethal. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her noose.
That superposed gun was your creation, your challenge. Now you must do with the creation of all the unpleasantries in the entire universe. As I feel the injection from the gods above, I only know that the ultimate warrior is totally out of control.
As I feel the injection from the gods above. There you go. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope. I was gonna say over the top rope, because of the fucking Ultimate Warrior sound. He bulges over the top rope! What does that even fucking mean? Okay, let's try it again. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. There you go. The warrior one is kind of expensive, and it is that way for a reason. Let me tell you. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it. Like Kumragh. I don't know. And you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it. Not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Should I reach out? I'm gonna reach out. Whoa. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with a new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough...
My penis is super dinky.
Well done. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind. A ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Oh my. Oh, I'm gonna have to put myself back together after that one. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. This is supposed to be kind of a serious, like, it's full of plot and moment and emotion. Whew, okay. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives you a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Okay, am I imagining this? How are you able to speak to me? I need to understand something that's happened to me. I think I survived a bioic. Do you know why that would be? I want to know something about you. So, we've established that Kumragh is not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. And that he's a little salty. He's a little crusty. And kind of a dick. So, what do we think about this? I mean, 2 is kind of the dimwit. Hey, what's going on? How are you able to talk to me? I don't get it. I need to understand something. That's a little bit more too thoughtful, I think, for him. I think I survived a bioic. Do you know why that would be? That's too incisive. Is this just a dream? I'm gonna do number 2. I'm gonna do a big number 2.
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
Okay. What's going on?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
Okay. I want to know what love is. Want you to show me. I want to know something about you. These are too clever, too direct of questions.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Tears that will be cried out of our dicks. That's another joke related to the name of our character. Not a good one. Not at all. Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
What's an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us, the best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other.
My penis is
Turn
super
their
dinky.
lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but there is some caution will leave them behind, I fear.
So, animancers are basically doing stem cell research, and they're very controversial. I don't know. Let's see. What happened to you? She laughs, a rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery, or rows, I guess, of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself. Yeah, I would like to get some G.I. Joe stuff, actually. That's a good idea. I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer
Yeah, this is a pretty dumb
was
question.
no time for strangling.
I was hanged to death.
A bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
I don't know if I want to know.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what I wanted to hear.
How are we getting 4 sounds?
She's riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth grew
I'm gonna have to turn that off.
as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Okay, hang on a second. Because that is ridiculous. We had, are you ready for some football? We had the fucking monologue from Network. We had 4, there's like 20 seconds, Lethal. Like, and they shouldn't all play at once. Product is bullshit. Alright, so, I missed that entire second bit. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh yes, my lord, she is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do, and this is where I ended up. Okay.
Of course, dear.
I apparently have to ask these questions. I don't think it is within the mental capacity of our character, really, to even think these are good questions. This is the less specific of the two. Yeah, the soundboards need a little work, I think, Lethal.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud.
The
It
shroud,
only
huh?
takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Well, I do like to watch. What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times.
She's just is annoying the fuck out of me for some reason. I just get to the point.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it. Sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Wait, is she saying that that we are dead? Are we dead people?
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them. Know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their honor can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
A wonder. Yeah, wonder to behold when all goes well. So is there some kind of... Is there a trick to this?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Oh no, I've lost my connection to the chat servers. Hopefully that you guys are still able to enjoy this wonderful stream. Looks like I'm not dropping frames or anything. Oh, okay, we're good. Never mind. She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of implying that we're kind of dead. I don't know.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay, well, that's an avenue for us to explore for figuring out what the fuck we are, I guess. Why would I survive a Beowick?
Did you now, dear?
I don't know if I should have asked that even.
That would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean.
Not very creative.
Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
So, I personally, I would like to ask this question, but I think Kumragh is not altogether that interested in animancy. I think he's just kind of weirded out that he's having this fucking opium dream or whatever he thinks it is. So we're just gonna say farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Kaldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. I was granted the crucible of the soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. We gained experience, so... I'm a watcher, Aloth. This happens a lot. You'll have to get used to it. I'm good. He folds his arms. That's good to know, but I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I guess I'm a watcher. He arched his eyebrows, and his arched eyebrows recede into his hood. Well, that's interesting. He gives you a sly grin, and I expect that explains how you survived a Beowick, hmm? Oh, he's knowledgeable about these matters, it would seem. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. What does that even mean? Only that they're rare, and that they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions, such as soul coughing. He coughs. Oh, how apropos. As you just demonstrated. Let's continue on. So, interesting. Interesting. I can level up, by the way. This fucking ridiculous get up that we came up with. Oh boy. Well, we have points to spend, folks. A Buick. How did you survive a Buick 88? Well, that's an Oldsmobile. Never mind. They're just so not economical. Alright, so athletics would be sensible. And survival would be as well. Mechanics, maybe. Definitely not lore and definitely not stealth. I think no, Erdenshire is incorrect. I want that to go on record. He's fucking wrong. Athletics. He's a strong, strong boy. What happens if I raise... Let's see. If I get it up to 7, does that give me any specific advantages? Oh, it just gives me more for my second wind. I see. What does stealth do for me? Oh, it's just when I'm creeping around. I got it, I got it. No, Erdenshire, you misapprehend the whole situation. He... Am I pointing? Actually, so I would be pointing... He... is a... He is a Kumragh. He is not the man that uses the Kumragh. Yeah? That's a terrible utterance that I just made. I was thinking survival and mechanics. Mechanics is, for, like, busting up traps and stuff. That seems a bit... I don't believe it. What's, the pimp hats? What? I need durability. I want to be hefty, not wimpy. I'm going to go ahead and actually just dump it all into athletics. Well, wait, no, we talked about this. We made jokes about this. Survival is important for any Kumragh. I don't know what we're doing. And, we have points left over. I can save them, though. Let's hit next. Savage Defiance. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, yeah. Frenzy. Blooded. I beg your pardon. Wild Sprint. These are all very rich veins of comedy, let me tell you. Frenzy sends the barbarian into a frenzied state, granting a might constitution and attack speed bonus. Oh, no. The barbarian channels his or her own irrepressible determination, regenerating a large amount of endurance. Blooded. Causes the barbarian to lash out when in pain, granting a bonus to damage for as long as his or her endurance is below 50%. It just increases your damage by 25%. Yeah, you shouldn't have a blooded Kumragh. 'Tis not good, my lord. The barbarian becomes able to charge with reckless abandon, allowing him or her to ignore the movement, stop of engagement, and gain bonus to all defenses against disengagement attacks. I think, that Savage Defiance, frankly, makes sense because it stiffens his resolve. I just spat. Did anybody see that? Gross. Anyways. Yes, it is me. 'Tis I, Delia. I think we're good. So now I have to travel to Cadnua. Oh, and he gets to level
17
up.
and a half.
17, excuse me? What question was that in response to? Oh, God. Well, this guy's a big dweeb. We'll give him lore. And, a little bit of that and a little bit of that. How about that? Console Hot's Corrosive Siphon. What the fuck is going on here? These are all his spells that he can learn. Bewildering Spectacle. I should apologize for that, Lethal. Fire. Necrotic Lance. Done. Settled. Yup. Fetid Caress. Also settled. Holy shit. Binding... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Go back. Welcome to the channel, Rook. Binding web, bulwark against the elements. Oh my god, all of these. Curse of blackened sight. Well, you know what happens if you do it too much. Infused with vital essence. Get out of here. Just stop it. Stop it with that. Stop it with the jokes, game. It's too good. Miasma of dull-mindedness. Merciless gaze. Mirrored image, that doesn't work. Ray of fire, rolling flame. That was my nickname back in college. I like our choices. These are just all dick jokes. All of them. I love this game.